Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Bribel alongside Darren Schoenrock. Really nice weekend at home at FedEx Park against a pretty solid Dayton Flyer team that won 32 games a year ago, was picked to finish third in their league this year.
Yeah, you know, Jeff, you never know what you're going to get early in the year from schools in the north. You know, a lot of schools hadn't been outside much. We've been out some. You're all battling weather this time of year, so we weren't really sure. Offensively, they're a good club. I think as the year goes on, they're going to get better and better. But, you know, as always, this time of the year, I'm a lot more concerned and focused on who we are than who the opponent is. And we were pretty good this weekend.
Your usual suspects who you expect to do well on offense did fairly well. Brooks was good. Goodman, Trellis kind of coming on. The nice surprise this weekend was BB Loney.
Yeah, we're getting a little more life from the bottom of the order. And you know, Ian came out of the fall, at the end of fall, as a guy that we had a lot of confidence in. And then, you know, we plug him in there and you forget this is his first Division I baseball. He redshirted last year. It's different than junior college, and he learned that, but he's made some very good adjustments and happy with what we're getting from the bottom of that order where he is now.
Pitching was solid again this weekend.
Yeah, what you're starting to see is, you know, I mentioned early in the season we do have some depth, and we had a lot of unsureness and uncertainty of who our actual rotation would be. The guys that were just on the outside of those rotation spots, we're using them as piggyback guys, and so we've got a quality guy to go to if the starter falters to keep the game under control. So that's where you're starting to see our depth play in a little bit. You know, Danny was outstanding his first start, not so good his second start, you know, in and out of the zone. We were able to go to Bailey, who just quieted down everything, and we're having guys like Logan Walters just starting to emerge as one of those guys, which we really haven't had in the past. We've got some really good, what we call piggyback guys, to get games under control now, and that's using depth.
And I'm sure the one area of concern right now is probably just because of the amount of newcomers you're playing out there, just some of the defensive stuff right now, but you've got so many new guys thrown out there right now.
Yeah, we'll get better as it goes. You know, I still think we're going to be a good defensive club. Infield defense has been good. There's been some throwing errors that you think can get cleaned up, but yeah, there are some new pieces in the outfield, and you know, we're kind of trying to get some offense out of the corner outfield spots. I'm happy with the way Jalen's playing offense now. He knows who he should be. It's a lot to throw on a freshman as a leadoff guy, but he's handling it fine.
You got Western Illinois coming in this weekend. The Leathernecks, if you look at their numbers, they're struggling a little bit, but it's still early in the season. And anytime you look at a team and you look at numbers like that, in the back of your head, you're thinking, is this going to be the weekend they kind of get things figured out?
Yeah, it's hard to, you know, they opened up, they played a series at Tennessee, which is they're coming off a regional year and a very, very good club. A lot of guys returning, so they ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw there. We'll have to be like we were this past weekend. I assume and anticipate them to be similar to Dayton. You know, if we pound the strike zone like we did Saturday and Sunday, and put quality at bats together, you know, we'll be okay. Again, focusing on who we are, and that's the challenge of every day early. By the time you get to conference play, you know, 5 or 6 weeks in, you start now looking at more matchups against the opponent. But right now, as we gather information on all these people, we just kind of plug in who we think we need to be that day and go from there.
And really the big thing is to take advantage of this final home weekend. I was looking at the schedule today. I think you've only got seven home games in March.
In March, yes. We've got to take care of business, you know, this homestand. And we've been okay at home. You know, we haven't had a lot of road challenges yet. Those are coming. But sometimes guys get into a little bit of a consistent routine playing at home, and that's what I'm looking to do.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's head coach Darren Schoenrock. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.